Well, hello everyone. So today I come out to do some videos. I could probably start that truck too eventually, I don't know. Anyway, I went on Amazon and bought a bunch of parts for this vehicle. I bought a little shorter belt because I think this is the wrong one. I'm hoping that tensioner's not out, but I didn't order one, but they're fairly cheap. And I also I'm going to change the oil, and I'm going to change the fuel filter. And then I bought a thing to replace this. Here, this plastic thing broke off like all the Fords always do. So I bought that. And since we got the new gold plug system wired up there, so you just flip it on and run it for 10 seconds and flip it off, and then you just start it. So far it hasn't leaked coolant out of there, but when it gets hot out we'll have to see. There is a fuel return issue down there that is leaking way down in there into the tank. And then there's something here, it's rubbing, but there's fuel return line. I think it's right there. It's going back, and you can see it's been leaking. So that may be why it's got kind of a loppy idle. And we'll change oil. We'll fix that transmission leak. Get some tires on here. We got some tires already. These tires here are only 4-ply, I think. They're not very heavy-duty tires, but I got tires here that are 10-ply from our old company's truck, and it'll work good. And get it licensed and insured and whatever, because we haven't driven on the road and you can't. Get that all ready and should have a decent running truck here. There's going to be some more things. I should get a new air filter in there. That thing is pretty dirty. It looks pretty old. I got to do a exhaust system work on here to get it road ready first. Can't have it the way it is. Let's see, do some work on the brakes, and the fuel system is seeping down there, so I don't know if we're gonna have some trouble, but we'll see. I don't know what that belt, that fan's still on there. I don't know what the deal is with that belt though, being the way it is. I don't know if it's the wrong size belt, which I'm just hoping it is. Like I said, I don't know if it's the tensioner. And that should be about it. Oh yeah, windshield wipers and some windshield probably. But for now, we'll just get the main things going here. And it's a good running truck. It does not use any oil at all. It doesn't even leak any oil. It's a very healthy truck. So, and then I bought a belt tensioner pulley and idle pulley for the Mercedes-Benz, and I actually got that car out here right now. And so I bought quite a bit of stuff on Amazon today, probably about 12 things. So I got to get this stuff fixed up while you can, and we'll get some new oil. We always use Rotella Teal engine oil in here, 1540 weight synthetic. So we'll get some oil for this thing and change oil, and let's see if the coolant held here. Oh yeah, JB Weld helped. There's a special radiator stuff down there I used down there to patch up the fan where it went through down there, and it's 500 degrees Fahrenheit or more. JB Weld for radiators, so it helped for a while. So that's the deal on that. And as far as this one, it needs some batteries. I don't think we're gonna fix this one. We have talked it over, and it's all falling apart. It's all, the frame and everything is completely, see that, completely shot. And look at that, where you tow it on there, it's all welded to the deck there. The frame on the pickup itself is probably okay, but I don't know, it's just not worth it. It's only a 2-wheel drive. If it was a 4-wheel drive, we would probably, the rear differential's out of oil because it's been leaking. The pinion seal went out, and it hasn't had oil in it for quite a while. So, and the transmission is slipping. Third gear is out. So, and the engine don't run well either, and it just needs a lot of work. It's got 365,000 miles or more on there, because the speedometer didn't work when we got it. It had 363,000, and I hooked the speedometer up. I hooked it up there, and that was unhooked, and I wired it down there, and then it worked. And then it shifted better too. So well, the battery, one battery's dead on there, I don't know. And I got the buzzer to stop. It was annoying. But let's look in the engine. Yeah, it's got a fuel leak, and a miss really bad too. I was gonna see, oh, the water pump's out on it too, I see. It's leaking. Let's see if I can show you. I don't know if I can show you or not, but you can see it's been wet. And it's leaking out of the pulley. And it says it's a board instead of a Ford, so you can see it's leaking oil. We can feel out of the top of the housing, and maybe at the bottom. Turbo's leaking oil, that's not good. It's got blow by. Pretty tired engine. This battery here is shot. This one's out of this pickup in 14. I bought it for YouTube revenue. And I just bought one to start it in 14. And then we put that in the F600, and then starter's out on the F600, and then the battery, what was in here, was shot, but we just put it in there for temporary. And this battery's still good, Ameristart. The battery ends are not the best. So you can see the coolant jug is empty again because of the water pumps out. I mean, you could probably run it. There's still coolant in there, but let's check the oil here. And it's down a little bit, so it is using a bit of oil too. I could smell it burning some oil. And it does smoke when it's running out of here. So it's got blow by. And if you pull the trans out here and smell it, it smells very burnt. So yeah, it's not good. It's not too healthy. They only paid 800 bucks for it about 6-7 years ago. And we put an alternator, starter, changed oil, and some tires. That's all we've done to it since then. And we have pulled cattle trailers with it, fifth wheel things, but now it's not looking too well. Not too healthy. The tires are not the best, as you can see. They're pretty weather checked. You can see the deck here is twisted there. It's all bad. It's not worth it. I mean, we could probably run it around for fun and run it until she blows, but we're not going to spend no money on it anymore. This truck would be more worth spending money on it because it runs a lot better and it doesn't burn any oil. This does have less miles, 242,000, and this one's older and this one's newer. This is 95 and this is a 93, but it won't really matter. It's just the miles and how you took care of them. But this is a two-wheel drive, and I wouldn't spend money on that. And then these things have trouble with the glow plugs, and the injector wire harness go in the valve cover. I know they've had a lot of problems with it. Either a couple of cylinders aren't working from that, because you can tell how it runs. It kind of misses really bad. And when you start it, you have to floor it and keep it to the floor before it just stay running. Otherwise, it won't run. It'll just die. And it don't run good. It smokes really blue smoke. It smells like oil. And so yeah, it needs some help. So I don't know, we could try starting it here, see if it'll do anything, but I have a feeling that it's not gonna do anything. The battery level is still pretty good, but I don't know. Let's try it here. Should start pretty good though. See all the blue smoke? It does that a lot and it won't run well. Oil pressure is really low. It's having a problem with oil pressure too. it'll smoke for a while and then it'll kind of come out of it. But it smells very oily. It's still smoking. This truck here, when you start it, it doesn't do that. This truck smokes all the time. Never done that before. It's getting worse. Could be the fuel leak too, but it smells like oil. Actually not missing too bad. It's not shaking as bad today. It's pretty warm, so that might be helping it too. There's your cruise control. Must be aftermarket. It works, surprisingly. It's actually running pretty damn good today. I'm really surprised. I usually don't run that good. It's because I'm videoing. We'll let them batteries charge because it probably will start all year now. I'm sure it will. Once you get them charged. Yeah, it's hard to tell if the water pump's leaking, but I don't know. You can see the fuel filter housing leaking though. It's pretty wet. See if it's still smoking. Yep. Still blue smoke. Let's see what it smells like. It smells like raw diesel and oil. It smells like a little bit of coolant, but I don't think so. Maybe. You never know. I don't know if you can see it, but it's smoking here. Let's see if I can. Yep, see? That's what it does all the time. When you floor it, it's just a big cloud of blue smoke. That IDI over here does not do that at all. Since I advanced the pump. There is something wrong with this engine or something. Could be that fuel filter housing majority, because I know diesels don't like that. Let's step her down here. We'll see if it smokes here at all. It will. A little bit of gray smoke, which is not good. Gray is not good for diesel. See? That's what it always does. Smells like oil. Yeah, now it's worse, see? When you do that, then it smokes worse. It smells like oil. Yep, it's oil. She's burning oil. And I don't know if that's the turbo. I may have a runaway turbo. I hope not. If we do, I guess it wouldn't be such a big deal. The truck isn't worth anything anyway. I'm just gonna have to have a fire extinguisher when she blows. Yep, that's how it runs. She smokes now. Never done that before. She's tired. 365,127. That is not the correct miles, because it had 364,000 when we got it, and the speedometer did not work. So who knows how long the previous owner ran it that way. It's probably got 600,000 miles. Just don't know. Getting more wet on the fuel thing here. Well, there you go. And then this doesn't look good. Yeah. That is not good. Must be a stuck thermostat or something. Been that way for years. It's charging. Oh yeah, it's hot. Better not run it too long because nothing in there. I guess it don't really matter anyways. No good anyway. Oh, we'll shut her off. That should have charged the battery enough, I would think. I got the buzzer to stop at least. That was annoying. Yeah, she's there was smoke coming out of here already. I've seen that. There's smoke coming out of there, and you open this up and smoke comes out of here. Yeah, I was charging. I don't think there was hot. Leaking fuel too. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna fix it. That one would be worth fixing more than this one. This one's shot. Yeah, I mean, if it was a full drive, I told you we would fix it, but it's not. Transmission's out on it. It's just not worth it. I mean, you can drive. I wouldn't tow it though with anything though. You can drive it, but I wouldn't tow the way the transmission is. It's bad. Brakes are good though. I'm surprised. Usually Fords don't have very good brakes, but this one's got good brakes. Except when the rear differential leaked, it's on the brakes, so when you stop, it just slides. Well, that's good. Yeah, that's nice for it. Well, that's the update, guys. It is April 21st today. And I got to the 70 degrees, so be about a week or so when I get the parts for this, and we'll do some videos on it, and I'll start doing some better videos for you guys. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned to the channel for more videos. I'll try to do video one a week, I think, so I can that way have better content for you guys. Okay, so I took the fuel filter out of here, and I thought this would be a good video. I'm out of breath. I ran so fast. To demonstrate it won't start now. Fuel filter actually didn't look too dirty, but we're gonna have to change it anyway. The O-ring around it's shot. That's why it's not running good. Fuel look really good in there. So I'm gonna try starting it. Have you just hold it. All you have to do, you don't have to zoom in after 10 minutes. And I'll just see what'll happen, because I know it's not gonna start. So, you can fill up by the engine if you want to. Alright, here we go. Maybe it will, I don't know. I don't see any fuel leaking. I did have to leak a little bit down here, but nothing leaking down here. Huh, I thought for sure it wouldn't start. Yet, but I could probably change. Don't see any smoke anymore. Well, let's see if with Florida if it'll smoke. Oh, a little bit. Maybe it just need to be tightened up. Smoking a little bit. Still smoking? Does it see smoke? Coming out the exhaust. Is there smoking? No, I guess not. Alright, well. No, I don't see it. Don't see it smoking, so Maybe it was just a loose fuel filter housing. Okay. I see it leaking fuel. Yeah, a little bit. We'll have to get it's got a Napa kit on there, I see. The filter and everything is all on one here, so we'll have to replace that whole thing. And if we're gonna run this truck, I don't know.